going to take a look at the difference between the Rogue 25 and the Ruby 25. And we'll look at the different types of leather, which actually are the same, the size of the handles, the straps that it comes with, and some of the details. So if you're deciding between the two, hopefully this video will help. We'll start out with the Rogue 25, and as you can see, this is really a beautiful bag. It has the two stiff handles that flap forward onto the bag itself, and that means that it's a newer version of the Rogue 25. The older versions, the handles wouldn't flap all the way against the sides of the bag. So that's a nice feature of this particular bag. Little hang tag comes with it, 1941 hang tag. This particular one is brick red. It's got the teak zipper along the top and sides. And as you can see, the bottom, it says genuine glove tan leather. It has the straps on either side of the actual feet themselves, which is a nice protection. That's a beautiful bag. And in the inside, you'll notice that there's actually 3 compartments. It is made up of suede. This looks like teak color. It has a slip pocket on the back, and then on the front is the Coach Creed. And it opens up nice and wide. This is a zipper that goes all the way around. You actually have 2 zipper pulls, and when you open it up, there's a gusset on either side so your items won't fall out, which is very nice. I'll go ahead and pull out the straps, and we'll go over those in just a bit. On the inside is that nice canvas material that comes with the 1941 bags, and it's nice and light so you can see your items on the inside. So there's a slip pocket on the back, and you can actually take the zipper pulls to the middle if you want to, the 2 zipper pulls, or you can pull them off to one side. I tend to like them off to one side because it's a little harder to pull up from the left over to the right. I've noticed that some of the Rogues, and even the Rubies, they get a little stiff. So if you pull them over to one side, that really does work. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at the Ruby now. And I'll go ahead and pull that aside. Okay, this is the Ruby Satchel 25 in the color black. It's got nice contrast, kind of honey color stitching. There's a clochette that comes with this particular bag. 1941 hang tag. It's just beautiful. And then you've also got these strips of smooth leather on the front, 2 of them on the front, and also 2 of them on the back side as well. It just kind of adds a little extra to it. It's very, very nice. There's also a little turn lock closure. It doesn't really do anything. You can actually open them or close them, but they're not functional. They're really for decoration. On the bottom, again, this is genuine glove tan leather as well. You've got the strips of leather and also your feet to protect it, just like the Rogue 25, the newer version. Okay, so these handles also lay down nice and flat, which is great. I took this out the other day, and the more I wore it, the more it became real supple and soft against my hip. And so even though it kind of sticks out a little bit just because of the, sides, it's very squishy, very, very nice. So it really was a nice carry. This one has 2 zipper pulls as well. I'm going to go ahead and take out all the stuffing. The stuffing I leave in my bags when I go to store them to keep them nice and full and not too slouchy. So I'm pulling all the stuffing here so we can see the inside. Inside is that honey color suede, which is absolutely beautiful. You've got a zip pocket in the back, and if we turn this around, you're also going to see a couple of slip pockets as well. So you can stick your phone in one if it's not too big of a phone. Some other goodies in there, maybe a card case, but just really nice. It's colored in that leather as well, smooth leather. Okay, so this one I also like to zip over on the side because the zipper on the left, just like my Rogue, is a little bit stiff, as you can see there. I mean, it's usable, but it's just not quite as smooth as the one on the right. So I'll move the left tab down, move the zipper together on the left, and that makes it nice and easy to open. So that takes care of that problem. That works real well. But first, let's go ahead and just take a quick look at the actual leather. This is the same leather on both. As you can see, looks a little shiny because I've got a ring light on them right now, but they're real soft, nice thick leather. Really, really good quality. And I'm opening up this Ruby right now to compare, but that is just as soft as this Rogue. So love the leather on these two bags. Just absolutely wonderful. It smells great too, by the way. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to take these, put my arm through both the straps. The handle straps are the same size, and they fold down nice and neatly. As you can see with the Rogue, it folds down nice and flat. With the Ruby, you can put it on the sides as well. So let's go ahead. We'll take a look at the size. And I'll give you dimensions here in just a moment, but as you can visually see, they really are pretty much the same size, though the Ruby would probably carry more just because it's a one open hole instead of having any kind of division. So I think you'll be able to fit all of your essentials. I know I can. Works out really great. Both of these are really good carries as far as holding all of your goodies inside the bags. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll start out with the Rogue. The prices are a little bit different. The Rogue 25 currently is $595. If we look at the Ruby Satchel 25, it's $495, so it's about $100 less. Now there are differences. If you have snakeskin details, those are more expensive. I'm just comparing pebble leather, both of them together. So like I said, Ruby is about $100 less. As far as the actual size, the handle drops are 3 1/4 for the Ruby, for the Rogue. And then looking over here, handles are 3 1/2 inch drop on the Ruby, so a little bit bigger, but I really didn't notice a difference. The straps are 21 1/2, and also for both of them, they're 21 1/2 for the shoulder and crossbody wear. Both have 4 protective feet at the base, and as you can see, the length and height are pretty much the same. Not too much of a difference, maybe 1/4 of an inch here or there, but they're very, very similar in size. Okay, now let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at the straps. Now the Rogue comes with a crossbody strap as well as 2 shoulder straps. So you have 3 different easy ways to carry this bag. This is the shoulder crossbody strap, and it's nice and thick leather. It has some contrast stitching with that beautiful antique type brass hardware. And the same with the shoulder straps here. And these are really comfortable. You can attach them to the little D-rings on both the front and the back of the bag. And there you go. We'll just go ahead and stick those in there. You can see I have little cardboard tabs behind the D-rings just to protect the suede right now. So there you go. Nice and tidy. The handles are laying down flat inside the bag. I never put them inside because it might make an indent, so I like to lay them flat against the top of the bag. Now if we look at the Ruby, we'll take a look at the strap. The strap is, this particular one is black with the kind of honey contrast stitching, which is really beautiful. Antique brass hardware, just like the Rogue. And if we look at both of them, they should be the same width and they are the same length. So they're just different colors there. All right, so let's go ahead. I'll put these aside for now. And we'll take a look at some accessories. Now, if I do decide to put a charm on the bags, the Ruby is probably one of the nicest bags to carry a charm because you can just stick that right on that handle loop and it's right up front. It's not on the side, so that's real pretty. And then if I put this on the Rogue, it's a little bit different. It doesn't lay down flat because the ring is on the inside of the bag rather on the outside. So normally what I'll do is I'll take a chain that's similar to like that 1941 hang tag and drape it that way. I wouldn't stick it where the 1941 hang tag is right now. I'm just showing you what it would look like if you stuck it on a chain. But that also, you can have the charms facing frontwards, which is real nice. There's something else too that I bought, and this goes with my Ruby, and that is some extenders. You want to actually take it and take the dog clip from the strap and put it on that loop for the extender. Then you can add it to your bag. And I like these because it allows you to take the strap and maybe put it up a couple holes higher. And also it adds a little extra bling to it. These particular extenders I got through Etsy, and I'll put a description on the bottom. I know that some of the gals got them through Amazon.com, but this is really pretty, and it just, like I said, adds a little extra to this black bag. So I tend to leave those on the Ruby. There you go, so you can take a look at that. So I would say, you know, both of these bags, they're lovely, and I'm so blessed to be able to have two of these. And if you're deciding between the two, I would just recommend, you know, really it's the style that you like. If you like kind of the barrel bag type style or the more squared off satchel type look of the Rogue. Though if you're a Coach collector or getting into Coach, I would highly recommend starting out with the Rogue. That's what I did, and that got me hooked for life on Coach bags. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. Bye-bye.